much for the cake, and it's like a bit of burfi, really. It's a brownie burfi, I'd call it, with a few almonds on top, being absolutely delightful. But he should have got a wicket. The catch gets put down, so he doesn't get an early birthday present. And then, well, what happens? The next ball gets pumped to the boundary from Mudassar Iqbal. So just like that, Iqbal, well, he avoids getting another duck. It is them, and whether they'll choose to or not will remain to see. Still no swing for Raheel, and this is a nice shot. Just over pitches it. Normally he gets the ball to swing in quite viciously. It's just not happening today. We didn't see it in the first over. Haven't really seen it here. Sometimes that would have swung in big. It's not happening. And Iqbal treats this one almost like a full toss. Doesn't try to hit it too hard. Finds a gap. 4 runs. There with the Monocle update as well. We're doing a grand job, all the officials. There's the swing this time, but no, he might have the swing. But there's a swing from the batter as well, and it's the birthday man, Kashif Shahar, but that's his territory, and it just doesn't carry to him. But he'll be disappointed that he wasn't able to smother it. Had to make a decision. These are the toughest ones, really, for a fielder in the out, in the deep. You've got to decide when this ball is coming to you, right, is it a catch? And if it is, I go for it 110%. But if I get it wrong, if it does dip on me, it gets past me. So do I go for the catch? Do I try and stop it? He went for the catch and found that the ball ended up yorking him. So he's had 2 bits of disappointment here already on his birthday. First, he should. Are you guys fans of crypto? Majid. This is hit hard, and this is going to be 4 runs as this whizzes past the commentary box. And fortunately for the fielder, the practice nets behind us is able to stop this ball, because that is motoring. That, you see there, bubbling past where we are, and goes for 4 runs. What a good shot that is. Beautiful timing. And Iqbal looking now here to ride his luck after being dropped. This is hit hard. It's going to be 4 more. Well, he's just showing his skills. First of all, the straight shot through the covers in that extra cover area. Now this one short, and he pulls it away. Delightfully played. So looking dangerous now after he gave that chance away. Wants it, and non-strike, a little bit slow to respond there was Barakzai. But it's the sort of form he's in. Hassan Ali as well, 20, but he was just starved off the strike when Rizwan Barber came in. He just couldn't get onto strike, and as a result of that got frustrated, and he threw his wicket away.
Samo and Rico, his details are there as well for Instagram and Facebook. And thanks, and I know you said this yesterday, but everyone that sends us messages, we are really, really thankful. I know it's a bit tough for us to find the time of the day to get back to everyone personally, but we do appreciate it. We really, really do appreciate it.
Yeah, we do, big time.
All the support.
Thank you to everyone. Mudassar Iqbal wants to have the ball and get a ball. The players be... Oh, this is hit up in the air. Fielders coming across. One of them's got to take it.
Oh, good effort.
Desperate effort from the fielder, diving, lunging forward.
Yeah, this had collision written all over it. I'm just happy everyone's okay. Well, Safi, I know they're saying, hey, what are you standing over there? He's saying, well, I saw what happened yesterday. I don't want to get in your way. I think either player was going to have to do something like this to reach it. In the end, it's Ratnaka that pulls off an acrobatic dive, but he's not able to get there. I think that... Yeah, I know. He's saying, why did I have to do that? Why didn't you do that? I don't think Safi could have done anything more there.
Well, that's what Ratnaka is saying. And Safi Rahman is saying, what do you want me to do if he's going for it? Well, now he's been more...
That is exactly the kind of ball that ends in a collision, because they could have both run full length and dived, and if they dived into each other, that could have been real nasty.
Should play down the ground. He's trying to split the 2 fielders, and it's a... easy bounce, easy is the call, but the fielder still gets a decent hard throw.
Nike is still trying to shake it off after the impact. This is a guy, Manasseh Iqbal. Well, you know, I think a lot of people have gotten behind him. He had 3 golden ducks on the trot, and then he was dropped. And then he came back with a half century. He's actually been bowling pretty well as well lately, hasn't he?
He's actually, I mean, he's a good cricketer. We know that. We've seen him turn on the style with the ball in the field, and then finally, like you said, finally got some runs. He was dropped in the golden today, though. You know that it was the first baller that he stopped down.
Oh yeah,
no. Pravin. It was a spicy chance for Pravin.
His 3rd golden duck, he absolutely smashed the ball. That's pretty unlucky not to get a wide for the batting team that time. They probably don't need the help at the moment. Yeah, so he smashed that at Paki Prabha. Remember that?
Yeah. Pulled
off a blinder. Another full toss. It's a couple in a row. This one is hit. Easton will grab a single.
Yeah, it's a very casual one-hand pickup from the fielder. It's not getting past me, don't worry. Gets the throw in. And Manasseh Iqbal just counting where his men are, saying, hang on, I want you in here. So, yeah, he does get one of the leg side fielders. So he wants square leg to come inside the circle. Not sure why, because he's also bringing up the long off. The long off here at the moment now is sort of in between the 30-yard circle and the boundary. So, I mean, he's playing with fire here because he's nowhere. And that's risky.
Yeah, true. So, yeah, getting down to a fairly comfortable chase, you'd imagine. Run a ball from here. Yeah, Iqbal hasn't given up yet. This misses off, I think. Does it?
Does it miss off or does it go over the stumps?
I don't think it goes over. Look. Whoa.
Well.
Is that a what? Just joking.
You can't believe it.
One of my favourites was when something like that happened and the ball hit leg stump and the batter said, hold on, isn't that a wide?
Yeah, where was that? Was that?
Yeah, I can't remember where it was, but it was funny. I think it might have been in Bulgaria or Hungary. Stand still this time. He'll get one. This will take us to the drinks break, and no damage in the wickets column yet for the Blackcaps. They're cruising through this chase so far. It's 45 without loss. And well, once again, it's great to welcome you to the commentary Monica today.
Chance. Oh, it goes down. And where's he kicked this? Well, it's okay. It stays in the field of play.
Yeah, that's Rizwan Babar, who I think is one of the better fielders in this entire competition. But this is low and he just can't hold on. And look, I know it's probably going to go against them anyway, but they can learn from this. There's just been a couple of key moments in this game. They've spilt chances and they can't really afford to do that tomorrow because it's going to be sudden death from tomorrow.
Yeah, this is the difference. I mean, what we've seen since the drinks, what we've seen.
If they get blown away here, there's Ahmed Zai, captain coming in, starting with a wide. Next ball, big swing and a miss. This is Manasseh Iqbal, who hasn't faced a ball yet. And yeah, that's actually quite incredible. He
opened.
And he's seen 5 wickets go. He's actually had 6 batting partners so far. And it's only his first ball. He didn't face a ball in the power play.
He hasn't faced a single ball.
And he almost nicks his first ball, typical Iqbal style. Now he's going to get some runs. This is a decent shot. It's going to be 4. So, yeah, Manasseh Iqbal survives the first, and that's normally the worst for him. And he's on the charge here. Pretty nice shot, actually, over cover. Well, maybe he can be a one-man army and somehow put this innings back together. A bit of the Humpty Dumptys about this because they're all over the place at the moment.
Yeah, they're falling apart big time on that. And that's the other thing, you see. If you just think, if he was able somehow to get on strike and he played a few shots, well, those wickets that have fallen wouldn't have fallen. The runs would have looked healthier. The bowlers would have been under a bit more pressure. We could be looking at a different situation.
Yeah, and this will be 4 more. Yeah, just wasn't able to turn off gravity long enough to jump and grab that one-handed. And so Manasseh fighting back with back-to-back boundaries.
Yeah, he's doing a bit of the Ratanaika. I mean, have a look at that score. Don't forget, off that score, Ratanaika, he's scored 17 off them, off just 7 deliveries. 6 of them were the scoring shots before he was out to the 7th. So Iqbal, he knows what he's got to do. He's got to get on with it and forget about what's happening at the other end, because he knows what's been happening at the other end because he stood and watched. and saw everybody come and go and collapse. Well, this is going to be the end of him. It's gone straight up in the air. The bowler's all over the place. And, well, you can see he's thinking, surely somebody has to come and take it. Well, Valcat is probably thinking, well, buddy, I thought you had it the way you were going for it.
Well, there's a couple of things here. I mean, Ahmed Zait needs a GPS because he's lost. He doesn't know where the ball is. He doesn't know where his teammates are. I think on the line, and you're asking for a collision. So,
well, he just put in the fielders where you want. He don't care. He said, you can go back. I hope he realises he's got to have some inside the circle. How many are back here at the moment?
Yeah, good point.
How many to count?
I think they got 5 outfielders. This won't go to any of them against Kashif. He hasn't quite had the birthday he's wanted so far. I mean, he's had a bit of a frustrating one, but this is a really good shot. And guess what? Madassa, he's the man fighting back, isn't he? He hasn't had too much to the strike. When he's had it, he's looked good, and that's his 3rd boundary. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad to see that you got somebody like Iqbal still there. I would have hated him to have got out that one, which was an opportunity for Majid, because I think he's the only one that can try and make a fight of this match. And maybe the spinner on the side, though it didn't have it right at the beginning. But look, more options available for them. This one's short, and it's been whipped away. Will be 4 runs. Yeah,
does well to play this, because the ball does stay pretty low. Well, there's somebody out there who's having a good time. That's a good fan moment for a man out there. Let's just say he's soaking up the rays of the sun.
Yeah, I would say, look at this. And now he just throws the shirt away. No need for that. And there's even a little bit of a...
Was that a shirt ejection? Because he knew he was going to be uncapped.
There was one in the Netherlands recently as well against England. He goes after this. This will be out, I'll tell you that much. Manassa is not dropping this, and he holds the pose as well. So Praveen Ganesan, he's not able to clear the boundary here. Tries to go downtown. Instead, he finds Manassa Iqbal, and that is the 1st wicket in the reply, and it falls with a score at 28.
Yeah, nice little knock from Praveen, but 13 is his unlucky number. It's 13 and out for him of the 9th delivery that he faces. Nice catch there. Look at the way he gets the landing correct as well, doesn't he? And he gets a pat on the back for him.
Hello to James Stewart. Saying he's having some family time, I think. So hope you have going well in Estonia. All right, this is pretty high, and I think Madassa's going to get there.
Oh, marvellous.
Fantastic catch.
What a catch.
Yeah, well, he had to get his skates on, didn't he? And get him on pretty quick. And Shahab, well, he'll appreciate this is a good catch because he's a very good fielder himself. So his birthday ends in... I won't say tears, but yeah, certainly disappointing for him to fall for 14 in this chase. He's the 2nd wicket to fall, and it's 30 for 2.
Yeah, what a good catch this is. I mean, it really is. I mean, it goes a long way out of the air, totally loses it. He has to come from so far. Look, I think he does the old... This is the old ice cream cone, you know, I think.
You think
What
so?
a good catch. Yeah, have a look at it again. It's a great catch.
But he does well at kind of protecting the ball from the impact on the ground, doesn't he? Yeah, it's all about the anticipation here. His first couple of steps were pretty good. And yeah, you see how he actually takes his one hand off the ball and makes sure that is the hand that takes the impact on the ground. Just have a look, slow this down as much as we can. So he catches it, holds it in his right hand, and the left hand it's his right hand that just was actually a very popular innovation. Plus it was a good source of shade. And he goes for this, could be out though. Oh, good catch. Really nice catch, and that's the icing on the cake. Madassa Iqbal, well, he's seen it all this series, hasn't he? The good, the bad, and the ugly. And this one wasn't an easy catch because he had to move sideways, but this ball was like a laser beam. But he stood strong, and he took it in the hands. Good firm grip. And so it's the end of the captain. 6 and out, basically, for Ahmed Zait. As he departs, the score now is 69 for 6.
Yeah, I didn't see the catch, but I heard it, and you just know when it goes.
ECN tuk-tuk and like drive us around in the morning. We had that in, that's not tuk-tuk, but we had the golf buggy kind of thing in Lads Krona as well. Was it there this year?
Lads Krona. Yeah, there was there. Yeah.
Did it together because I was away. And it's one thing to give players opportunities, but I think that you still need to kind of throw a couple of the established guys in there just to keep the innings on track. And I think sometimes that gives the batters who have been given more an opportunity, a bit more confidence that they're out there with someone that kind of has been. You're not forgetting what I'm capable of. How about that? But then you end up going 6 and outers, but Asa pulled off a very good